Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the JR Fizzy channel. Welcome back, boys, to another FIFA 21 video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new FIFA 21 gameplay features that other content creators have put out. Now, the video that I'm going to be talking about is based on the video that Matthdgamer has put out there. If you guys know, he's a very massive content creator. He's an EA game changer as well. Massive shout out to him. Obviously, his link in description and the video that I'm going to be talking about will be down there as well. So if you guys want to check this out after my video, you can do. This video will be talking about 5 things that we learned in the new gameplay videos that these guys have put out for us, so we as a community who haven't got access to the game can have a better understanding on what we can expect for the new FIFA. Let's get into it. Just before we start this video, if you could, make sure to drop a like. Let's get to 150 likes. We crush it every single time. I know you got this time as well. Drop that little like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Turn the bell on so you never miss an upload. And also, follow up my socials. We live stream every single day for the YouTube 6 PM content, FIFA 20. We're always there. Come hang out. If you're new to the videos and you're new to the channel in general, come hang out in the streams, man. It's a really cool vibe. We've got a massive family that we're growing out there. It's a beautiful community and I love it. So come join if you want to come through later on today. Now, over my face, I will be putting some clips of the gameplay that is in Matthdgamer's video. As I said, the video link will be in the description. If you want to check out his full video and his review on how he felt, obviously you can click on that video afterwards. However, the first thing that I noticed massively that he said is gameplay feels a lot more responsive. Now, we do need to take this with a pinch of salt because we get too hyped up and it doesn't always work out for us, and we know that. However, he was mentioning that the gameplay feels a lot more responsive and smooth and faster than the usual FIFA 20 gameplay that we're used to, which is genuinely mind-blowing. At the end of the day, we're so used to slow crap gameplay with FIFA 20. It's been the worst that we've ever seen. So the fact that FIFA 21 has a faster gameplay, faster responsiveness, it's a very good sign. Let's just hope that obviously that continues when FIFA 21 does come out. Now, we do, as I said, need to take this with a pinch of salt. The reason being is the players that these guys are given to use, you're talking about a 97 Ben Yedder. That is team of the season Ben Yedder level. There's not a lot of people on the server, so the gameplay will naturally feel a lot better, as it did in last year in FIFA 20 beta, because FIFA 20 beta was absolutely amazing and the game turned out to be the worst that it's ever been. So let's just take it out with a pinch of salt, but hopefully let's think it's true. Second thing that I noticed in this video was agile dribbling, the new feature that EA promoted and have put on their pitch notes, have put on the website, put across to us. I would call it crab walking 2.0 because it seems a lot like the crab walking features that we had in previous FIFAs, like FIFA 17 I think it was, and FIFA 18 and 19. Even FIFA 20 had a little bit of that as well. And the reason why I put 2.0 is because it has been double, almost tripled, probably 10 times made more overpowered. Now, the more agile the player, the more agile the dribbling will feel. So obviously, if you've got a Messi, he's going to feel much better than, for example, who's a really crap winger? I don't know. Mason Greenwood. What? On a level, it's going to feel much better with a higher agility player than a lower agility player. That's just how it's going to be. So it really does depend on how you use it. I do feel that this will be a feature that if a lot of high skill players get grips with very quickly, it will widen that skill gap, should I say, because it's going to be very overpowered. Now, I do hope that there is a bit of a cap, whereas if you've got a lower agile player, a lower player with less dribbling, I do hope that it's not as powerful as someone with higher dribbling. I'll show the clips over while I'm talking anyway, so you guys get an idea of what it looks like in game with the players that these guys are using. And yeah, we need to make sure that, you know, we need to take into consideration that, again, this is not the final cut of the gameplay. So I just need to put that disclaimer out there. This is not the final cut. There could be loads and loads of changes before the game actually fully comes out. There's still a good month before the game is released to everyone, so be obviously vigilant of that. However, this is just things that we've picked up throughout these videos. Third and next thing I'm going to be talking about today is, I think, one of the most important for our health, for our mental health, for the way we feel while we play a game of FIFA. You can now skip celebrations. And I don't just mean that as in, if you're celebrating, you can skip it. We already know that. If you concede a goal, you can skip a celebration. Look at my face. Hallelujah. 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 please, EA, do not change this. We want to keep this in the game. So, normally, when you score a goal, as I said, when you score a goal, you can skip the celebration, because if you want to try and annoy, obviously, your opponent, you can do that by just dragging the celebration out, watching the replay, etc., etc. However, if you are now said opponent that is very annoyed, very angry at the game, and actually want to smash your TV, you can press L1 and R1, and you can now skip the celebration, so you don't have to watch it. And in FUT Champs and Division Rivals, there are really hard games when someone's trying to drag out, drag out a celebration, get on your nerves a little bit. Skip it. Safe, see you later. Let's get on to the game. Let me get the next goal. It's as simple as that, which is a very, very big feature. It's going to remove toxic people. It's going to remove a lot of frustration and things from the game. And I like Matt said in his video, I think it's going to be a lot more flowing for the game, because at the end of the day, the less celebrations, the less replays, the more flowing the game is, the quicker the gameplay is. And it's just a better transition throughout the whole game, rather than, oh, celebrate, cool, let me watch it, okay, do you know what, oh, I hate you, da da da. It's going to be a lot better for those people who are celebrating. Well, not really for those who are celebrating, but it's going to be better for a lot of people who are conceding the goals and playing those toxic people. You toxic guys out there, I know you. We've all been a victim to it, man, and we've all been the guys who celebrate as well. Now, I just hope that there's less toxicity in the game, and it's just more of a, okay, you scored, cool, well done, let's get on to the next one. The fourth thing that I noticed and Matt mentioned in his video is that finesse shots will be a lot more realistic, because they've been refreshed. Now, when I say refreshed, it means the animations have been refreshed, and that means that there are new animations or more refined animations, so better animations, a more realistic animation, that when you finesse it, okay, it actually looks like a finesse and not just that pretzel spin 180 going all around the bend kind of finesse shot, you know. So I think that's going to be very, very important. Now, also something I did pick up is that the better the player is, the more curve that he has, the better the finesse shot and the more impact the curve stat will have on the finesse shot. And this is mentioned in the pitch notes as well, so I'll probably try and leave a link in the description as well, if you guys want to look at that after as well, which is going to be very, very important, because the better the player, the better the finesse shot, the better the result. And I think that's just how it is. The better the player you have, the more reward you should be, as the player is better and has more stats. That's just how it should work. So for example, a Messi, someone who can finesse for days, finesse with his eyes closed, finesse while he's in bed, he'll finesse it to the Camp Nou while he's sleeping in his house. Those kind of players should be able to get better results than a player, for example, like a Chris Wood at Burnley. Like, do you know what I mean? No offense to Wood, but you know what I'm trying to say. But that's the difference. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, the more realistic it is, the better it is, and hopefully the better it feels in game, and the curve stat will have a better impact on the player's finesse shot. Now, one player that he did mention was Anthony Martial, which is I feel that's quite realistic, because if you look at Anthony Martial in his game, he has that finesse shot, that cut in, safe, see you later, bang, top bin. He has that in his game, so I think that's going to be very important. I still think that he's going to be a very, very overpowered player, because I do believe he'll get an upgrade to an 84, maybe 85 if he's lucky, and I think we can see a very, very special card, a very OP card for a long majority of the game. The final thing that I'm going to be talking to you in this video is going to be about the 1v1 defending. And defending has always been a frustrating part of FIFA 20, and the reason being is, this is not even an overreaction, I would say on a fair basis, right, I would say a good 6 to 7 out of 10 times, if you tackle a player, he is going to do a couple of things. Either he'll just morph through you. 2, the ball will just go through your leg, and I don't mean like between your legs, I mean this is your leg, straight through there. Straight through there.
What do you mean?
It's going to go straight through. That's how it is. Or he's just going to go round, or your player will just stick a leg out randomly and this player will just run round. So a lot of times when you tackle a player, yeah, you're not getting the ball. It doesn't really matter. That's, like I said, 6 to 7 out of 10 times. However, on this game, I noticed that defending was a lot more 1v1 in terms of if a defender had that build, for example, like a Van Dijk or Varane, these are the players that these guys were using, you can kind of see that physical presence. Now, he does have physical presence on FIFA 20 as well. However, I just feel like a lot of physical defenders on FIFA 20 can just get outdone by the high agile players. However, on this game, it seems like if you have that physical presence, you'll be able to impose that in the 1v1s, the shoulder to shoulders. That's something that you mentioned a lot as well. A shoulder to shoulder is something that's going to be very important for those defenders that are a bit slower, however a little bit more physical. So I'm hoping the defensive responsiveness, the AI, all of that kind of stuff is refreshed, refined, and just balanced out. Because let's be honest, if you've got an open goal, you don't want to see someone Sergio Ramos running from the corner flag doing an absolute 50-foot dive and blocking it while you're 6 yards out of goal. You don't want to see that, and that's just how FIFA 20 felt. Everything that you shoot, it's not a guaranteed goal. The amount of passes you have to make to guarantee a goal is ridiculous. So let's just hope that in this game, we get a more responsive gameplay, we get more responsive defending, we get more balanced defending. So if a player deserves to score, he should deserve to score. And you should look at the goal, and do you know what? I got done up there. My defending in that particular position was horrible, rather than just thinking, oh my god, I tackled him, and the ball just morphed through my leg. What's going on? Seriously, EA. But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a massive like on this video, and also subscribe to the channel and join Team Boozer. Road to 20k still on. Road to full-time, Project Full-Time is still on. So hit that little like button and subscribe button and join our amazing family. Turn the bell on so you never miss an upload, and also a live stream. And also, the links in the description will be my Twitch and my social links if any of you guys want to use those. And also, a dynamic foot card. If any of you guys want to get a real life foot card, or a baby size foot card with your own design, your own celebration on it, your own picture, your own stats, etc, etc, as a gift, or for yourself, use the link in the description, JR Fizzy, for a cheeky little discount at the store. Check that out. But with that being said, boys, I've been your boy, and I hope you enjoyed. Team Boozer, we out. Peace.